I just wanted to come back on here and make a real quick video about what's been going on as far as this anatomy and physiology course that I'm in. I know it's been a while. I've been quite busy, as you probably would have guessed if you watched my other videos. If you haven't, I am a mom of two. I'm a wife. I work full time. Two small ones at that. When I started, one of my children was, the ages of my children were under 1 year old and a 2-year-old, but now they're 3 and 1. And it's just quite a busy life for me. But I'm going into the nursing program, or I'm trying to fulfill the prerequisites to go into the nursing program. And so I'm currently in anatomy and physiology, and I just wanted to update you guys on the grades that I have been getting since I started. I think in one of my videos I told you the score of my first exam, which was a lab and a lecture exam. He divides them up. On my lecture exam, I got a 93. He curved it, but happy with that score. Got a 93. On my lab, I got a 96. On my second exam, which was about the tissues and the integument system, I got a 88 on the lecture and a 93. Well, if you round it up, it's an 88.7. So if you round it up, it's an 89. But my school doesn't give pluses or minuses, so it's a B if it's a B. So the lecture exam, I got an 88. On the lab, I got a 93. On the next exam, which was about bones and the joints, God, I hated that exam with a passion. But on my lecture exam, I got an 82. And on my lab exam, I got 100%. I think he curved the lab exam, but either way, I would have gotten an A on it. For the exam we just took last month, the last exam, it was about muscles, and I hated this exam more than the bones. We had to know the insertions, we had to know where the muscles originated from and the actions, and it was just all a blur, let me tell you. But for the lecture, surprisingly, I did very well, 98%, and he just handed out our lab exams back to us yesterday. And let me tell you, okay, for the lab exam, he gave us this one, maybe 3 sheets of paper that we had to go around to different stations, about 60 of them, and identify structures and maybe tell him where it originated from and inserted from. And he gave us a different paper with about 30 different muscles on it. He listed the name of the muscle, the origination, the insertion, and some spaces he left blank, and you had to figure out what the muscle was or just fill in the blank or the actions. And there were 30 questions on those. These were 2 separate documents. So on my first document where you identify the structures, you go around to different stations, I got an 84 out of 114. And I overheard some of the student scores, and I did better than them. So, I guess it is a competition. I was going to say not that it's a competition, but it is. It makes me feel good because I got all I got going on, and these people don't have nearly as much as I do going on, and it just felt good to know that I am still sharp. But I still feel for those people. They're always getting A's and good scores, but it just felt good for me personally. But anyway, the other document, the other page with the 30 questions on it, he lost mine. So I have no idea what that other part what that other part of my score is. You're supposed to total them up together. And the whole total was out of 132 points. So I have no idea what the other side will be, and if he'll even be able to find my my answer sheet. So it's pretty interesting. That's never happened to me before. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. And this Sunday we have our last exam, not the final, but our last exam. This one's on the central nervous system, the nerves and the brain. And then after that is the final. However, he drops an exam. So if I do well on this exam, and I will, because I love the nerves, and I kind of have some background in brain anatomy and structures and physiology as well, then I don't need to take the final, and I'm hoping for that. But anyway, yes, I just wanted to update you guys on my scores. I also was enrolled in medical terminology and nutrition. They were medical terminology started at another school online, and I ended up dropping that class. It was just too much for me to handle. I also had nutrition start on October 13th online, and I ended up dropping that as well. It's also a prerequisite for some of the nursing programs here. I just couldn't handle it, especially when it came down to me wanting to study for an anatomy and physiology test. I gave all my attention to those exams, and I just couldn't keep up with the nutrition work. So I earned another W on my transcript. So I will give it another shot again. But I do know that next semester I'm going to be taking A&P2, and I wanted to take microbiology at the same time, but now I'm thinking I'm kind of nuts with that. I'm going to need to focus my attention on one course at a time in order for me to get the best grade possible. I think I can do it, but I know that something's going to suffer, whether it be my children, my personal life, or one of my grades in one of these courses. I don't think that it's wise for me to do that, especially when the particular school I want to get into accepts applications in February of each year. So I'll be applying February 2018 anyway, so I can break it up into 2 semesters. So I'll take A&P2 spring 2017, and I'll take microbiology fall 2017. I also need nutrition, so I may do nutrition in the summer of 2017, or I might switch the two, do nutrition in fall 2017 or microbiology in summer 2017. Either way, it's getting done. Also, I guess that was the big lesson I learned this semester, that I can't shove everything. I just can't do it all. Like, if I need to break it down and do one course at a time, I'm going to do that, and I have to do that. It's important to my grades, and if I really want to get into a program, I need to focus on one thing at a time and stop trying to be Superwoman or think I can do it all, because I am overwhelming myself and overloading myself at times, and that's not really good. I want to enjoy the journey along the way, and if you're in the same spot, I advise you to do the same. Either way, the time is going to pass, and even if it's slow, stay focused and you'll get there. You'll accomplish that goal eventually. And time, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how much time it takes, as long as you get there. Slow and steady wins the race in this case. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for watching my video and coming along with me on this journey, because it is turning out to be quite the journey. I'm happy to report that I'm on track to receive an A, but yeah, I'm just going to say that I'm going to have faith for this A. I have busted my butt for this A. My husband's been wonderful in letting me study and taking the kids, and those very rare times where I've needed to study during the day, which I mostly study at night when they're asleep. If I feel like I'm going to suffer in the exam. And I've asked him maybe twice this semester for a study session during the day. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. If I don't get back to you guys again with another video by Thanksgiving, have a great Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas and a New Year if I don't get back to you by then as well. But I think I'll do another video by then. All right, bye.